Okay, in this lesson, I'm going to show you how to set up basic learning objectives. So let's open the notebook. What do we see first? On either side, left or right, you'll see three sections. The first one is the page sorter. The second one is the gallery, which we'll talk about later. The third one is attachments. Sometimes it's on the right side, sometimes it's on the left. To write anything on the screen, you need the text tool, which is the A on the top of the screen. So when you click it, you can start typing. You can choose the style of font, you can change the size of the font, the color of the font, and the positioning of the font. To move my text around the screen to a different location, I would use the select tool, which is this arrow. Then draw around the text and it becomes inside a box. From here I can move it around. If you see the green ball, I can also change the angle. You can do this with any object on the screen. If I make a mistake with anything at all, for example, oops, I've deleted my text, I can use the undo tool. Make one mistake, don't try and fix it, just go to the top of the screen, press the blue arrow, which is the undo tool. Because this is a geometry lesson, I'm going to draw some basic shapes using the shapes tool at the top here. And now I'm going to show you how to color these shapes in using the fill tool. It's very simple to use, but what you have to remember is to first use the select tool to draw around your shape. Then go to the fill tool and choose your color. So there's the triangle done. Select your shape, then use the fill tool. To do a labeling activity is very useful within lessons. First of all, I'm going to write my labels for the triangle, the square, and the rectangle. So I'm going to use my text tool. Now I'm going to draw some shapes the right size to go over the top of the labels. So now I'm going to select that shape, use the select tool, use my fill tool, and give it a color. Instead of having to do this again, I can use a simple copy and paste method, or use clone. So press clone, it copies and pastes its shape. So I'll do that 3 times. Now I can move these shapes over the top of the labels. Now the activity is ready for the kids to guess what the names of the shapes are in this labeling activity. And they can come to the board, make a guess, and then move the shape to see if they're correct or not.